Oh, what? What? Ah, I didn't see you there. Um, uh, so, um, so this video is, ignore what you saw. This video is, is an attempt to have a beginning of another mini series that I can pretend that I'm going to do, but not going to bother with. So yeah, this video series is going to be about pure data and making crap inside pure data, music, videos, calculators, or something, because it can also do that rubbish. As you can see here, this is not pure data. This is Ableton Live. So yeah, what we're going to do here in Ableton is gather a couple of samples. We're only going to really need 4 samples. What we're going to do is make a breakcore generator, and to do that we need samples. So here's a bunch of breakcore samples. I'm sure you'll recognize them and whatnot. I've already gathered a bunch, so I'm just going to show you what you do. So really, yeah, like I said, we just need 4. We need a kick, a snare, a hat, and some ghost notes, a ghost snare and a ghost hat. I use them together, whatever. So yeah. So we have that first one is a kick. So we separate that bitch out there. Grab that, and so there's your kick. It's not the best, but whatever. It does the trick. So yeah, what you'd want to do is render that out. Just export that, whatever. Save it in a thingy situation, and here's once you've done that, you can so there's a hat. You render that out then. There's a snare. You can do the same with that. Just render out a snare. And then some ghost notes or whatever. Let's do that. So yeah, there you go. There's your 4. What you want to do is you just render them out. Yeah, just export those 4 different hits individually. And yeah, once you've done that, you're basically ready. So here we are in PD extended. As you can see, I have compute audio turned on because we're going to need it, obviously. And this is a brand new patch. It's brilliant. I'm going to run through a bunch of shortcuts as well, because you get everything done so much quicker with shortcuts. I'm going to show you how to do all that crap. I have it written down so that I don't forget what I'm doing and whatnot. So what we need to do essentially is get our 4 samples into pure data, and then our ultimate goal is for pure data to continuously play those 4 samples randomly. So we could have kick, ghost, hat, snare, snare, ghost, hat, kick, snare, ghost, whatever. Just in completely random order, or pseudo random, I guess. So how do we do that? I'm going to show you, bitch. Alright, so we first thing we want to do is you can see that because this has a cursor on it, this is run mode, I think it's called. We don't want run mode, we want edit mode. You can do that by going to edit and clicking edit mode, but you only do that if you're a noob and an asshole and totally uncool. I am cool, so that's why I press Control E. But I'm super cool, that's why I showed you the multiple ways you can do it. So press Control E, so you know, so you're not like an asshole, or just click it, whatever. And now you see you got a pointy finger instead. Now there's a couple of different objects. Well, kind of objects, I guess. I'm not sure if they're even called objects within Pure Data. You can find them all in the put. You have an object box, a message box, number box, symbol, comment, and all this shit. First thing we want is a bang, and you can see you press Control Shift and B, or Shift Control B, or B Shift Control, or you can just press Control 1 BNG. There you go, that turns into a bang. You click it, there we go, it made a bang. You can make a message box BNG. There you go, you click it, does the same thing. Let's connect a bang to a bang, see what happens. Oh look, the bang bang the bang. What happens if we do this? The bang bang bang, the bang, the bang bang, the bang bang bang, the bing, the bing bong. So we're going to delete that because we don't want it. And what a bang does is pretty much just sends out a yo. Do you hear that? Yo, 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 yo. If anyone's heard any songs by Murky Ace, you probably have heard that before. Murky Ace is actually fluent in Pure Data. Yo! That's how he does it. So next thing we want is an object, and again, Control 1. I'll make an object. Cursor in there. We want to type in, and PD is case sensitive. So if you see me using uppercase or lowercase, that's what you want to do. So we're going to type in open panel, or not panel, like a moron. And what open panel does is really just creates, like if you see, you know, when you like download your MP3s there, and it comes out, where would you like to save this thing? That box that pops up, that's pretty much what it's going to do for us. So we want to drop that into there. See, now you have that outlet going into an inlet, right? Left, this inlet here is called the hot inlet, and this little bitch down here, that's an outlet. So next thing we want to do, we're going to introduce to you another little sort of thing, much like this dude here. Pardon me. But it's a different shape, and it's called a message box. And to get a message box, again, you can use put message or Control 2. We're going to do Control 2. So we're going to put that in there, and as you can see, it has a inlet and an outlet. The difference between an object and a message is an object is something that does a thing. A message is something which tells an object to do a thing, if that makes any sense. So we want to connect this to there, and we're going to type in these words: read space minus resize space $1, and the first thing that we're going to load in is a kick. So we're going to type in kick. Alright, and what this is telling us is, you know, read what's coming in, resize it to the table, The $1 is, that's pretty, it's not complicated, but it takes a while to click. Basically the $1 and upward is kind of a placeholder for another, like for a word or a number or something like that. You'll see them a fair bit, and you'll probably end up using them a lot in pure data. But it takes a long time for it to click in your head exactly what the fuck it does, especially if you're a moron. Like myself, it took me ages, especially $0, which does something similar yet completely different at the exact same time. Thanks, Mr. Puckett. So after that, we want to press Control 1, make ourselves a new object, which is one of these dudes, but instead of typing in open panel, because we don't need that now, we're going to be typing in sound filer. And sound filer is a pretty important object. Actually, if you right click any any object boxes, like open panel or indeed sound filer, you'll see this little wanker pop up, help. You click help, and it's going to show you all this shit that it does. So if you're ever unsure of something, and I'm probably not going to explain stuff very well at all, like just right click and help. I gotta close that little sumbitch out. There's also help and browser, and the browser has all this crap in here. Mostly just look through manuals and pure data. Lots and lots of help. So yeah, we're almost finished our loading section. Now, one thing that we want to do is create a number box. This isn't completely necessary, but it's handy. We want to create a number box, and to create a number box, or a number atom, I don't know, you want to press Control and 3. Also, if you're on a Mac, I don't know what you press, but it's probably still like the number 3 is in there somewhere. So we want to connect that to that. Now, we can do one of two things now, and I know which one we're going to do because yeah, I thought this one through. But we can either create something called an array or a table, and you know, we're going to create a table, so let's do that. Now we want to again Control 1, because what we're creating is an object, and we want to type in table space, and we're going to name it kick right there. Okay, so there we have that. And as you can see, this doesn't have any inlets or outlets like SoundFile or OpenPanel do. We can hold down Control to go into run mode. Very briefly, you let go, goes back to edit mode. That's very handy. And we can click on that, and as you can see in here, what is this little bitch? It has like the name there. How clever. But now it has like one rectangle on top of another. In fact, it's just one rectangle with a line in the middle. And we can do this, whee! But we don't want to do that. Basically, an array is it goes from -1, 0, 1, and you use an array to store numbers, really, and those numbers can be interpreted by pure data as audio or messages. We're going to use it to store audio, or kick. But for the moment, we are going to select all of these, press Control D. Okay, now we got it again. like magic. We don't have to do all this again. Now, because we want 4 things, we're gonna like use 4 samples, select them both, Control D. Now we got 4 of them. Oh my god, it's exponential. Now we're not gonna want to load in 4 kicks. We might do, I don't know. But we're going to, in this one, gonna load a hat, and we're gonna rename table, select that, hat. This one, we're gonna rename that snare, and again rename this, snare. Get this little sumbitch, I'm gonna name it ghost, because in this one we're going to load a spooky ghost, and it's gonna be stored in there. And you know, now that Harold Ramis is dead, I'm taking over. So yeah, now these things are where we're going to hold our samples. But how the fuck do we get the samples to play? This is where the fun starts to happen. Alright, well, first off, we're going to want another one of these. So let's press Control, Shift, and B. There we go. Now we have another one. Awesome. So what does that do? That's just, again, watch. Yo! Now we want to basically play everything. Let's make a spigot first. Spigot. And what a spigot does is let's make another bang, and we can show you something. Now there's also an object called a toggle box. It's like an on-off thing. Press Control Shift T, and there's your toggle box. Now, as you can see there's nothing in a toggle box. Let's go back into run mode, and we click it. Now there's an X in it. All right. So what exactly is the toggle box doing? See that? When it's got an X in it, it's sending out a 1. When it's not got an X in it, it's sending out a 0. Now that's important for spigot, because you see here it's got a hot inlet. This is a cold inlet. Spigot wants either a 0 or a 1, or you know, some other fucking number coming in here. If there's a 0 coming in here, nothing is coming out of here. Nothing will come out of the outlet, like nothing. It's kind of like it's basically just, we've just basically just created an on-off switch. If we click on here, you see, nothing happens. You know, we click on here. What happens? Yo, see? We turned on the yos again. Yo, yo. Nothing. So yeah, we've really just created an on-off switch. So yeah, we can get rid of the yo machine. Now we want to introduce the random element to our patch. So we're going to create another object, and we're going to create a random. Now, random really just does exactly that. It just outputs a bunch of fucking random numbers. You can select the amount, like how high it'll go. We have 4 samples, so we want it to output as high as a 4. Now, in pure data, 0 is a number. In fact, in life, 0 is kind of a number, I guess. I don't know. Is the jury still out on that? Don't write in. So this will be like 0, 1, 2, 3. Now in pure data, that's 4 numbers. So we want to type in 4. I'm gonna put that in there, and we'll put in a number atom. Connect that there. Turn the spigot on, and you see when we click it, it's anywhere between 0 and 3, which is pretty cool. We'll just move that over there so that we can just kind of look at it change. Now another object, one more object, called the select. Now we have 4 objects, and so yeah, we want it to go 0, 1, 2, 3. You probably don't even really, no, I don't think you do need the 3, but you know what, let's put the 3 in anyway. And now you see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 outlets. Bit of a change from just having 1 outlet. And what this will do is output a yo. Like say if in this box, see there it's number 2. Number 2. So it'd be 0, 1, 2, and you know it'll come out yo. Let's change it, number 3. It'll come out that one, because that's 0, 1, 2, 3, and then the little yo comes out. This one, the very last one, if any number that isn't here, 0, 1, 2, or 3 appears, it'll come out of this instead. So you know, if like 4 to infinity came out, it would come out of here. So we're going to connect that there, and so yeah, now we're going to tell PD how to play the thing. I'm going to create another object, and we're going to name this object tab play with a tilde at the end, space, and we want it to play the kick, so kick, and that's it. We want to connect the 0 to there, because this is going to be our 0 sample. When a random makes 0, it's going to come out of the 0 outlet of select and into here. And as you can see, this outlet is gray instead of white like the other one. White basically means information. Gray is audio. That's really all the difference is. So yeah, that's what that does. So we will create a new object. I'm going to call this DAC tilde, and now this is like our stereo out. That's pretty much what that is. Let's move it down a wee bit. So yeah, this is pretty much it. This is our this is really it, you know. So let's do this. Let's connect that to there. It's pretty much what you want. So now we're gonna duplicate that, move that over here, and then duplicate it again, because again we have 4 samples. So, and we're going to call this tab play tilde hat, tab play tilde snare, tab play tilde spoopy ghost. We're gonna send all these motherfuckers to there. The fuck in. Go on. Oh yeah, connect there. Oh. So yeah, we're gonna connect this to there and keep on going. Do it. Skip it. Do Hitler. Connect that, and so yeah, there we go. Now all of these are going to here. Now we have a problem. Our problem is that, you know, what will happen is this will send out a yo. It'll go like, hey, is this like a 0, 1, 2, 3, or some other number, yo? And I'll go, hey, this is a 0, and it's gonna come out of here and it's gonna go like that. And that's it. It's pretty much just gonna end. We're gonna have to keep on clicking this little sumbitch. What we want to do is find some way to like connect to like every time there's a kick. Once the kick ends, send another yo. There's a bunch of ways you can do that. You can either see this second outlet there. You can either connect that to here, saying, you know, it's kind of like a feedback loop situation, or, and because I want to show you another object, you can hit Control 1, and there's 2 objects that work together. You want them both to work together. There's send and receive. Send will say yo to receive. So we want to type S for send, and we're going to call this hit. And just like breakcore, all together it spells shit. So what we want to do is we're going to connect the kick to the hit, the hat, snare, and the ghost. So that's there. Alright. And then all the way back up here where, you know, we sort of started building this section. Again, Control 1, R for receive, space, HIT. And altogether, just like breakcore, it's RIT. So we want to connect that to there. So what happens now is, when tab play kick has finished playing, it's gonna go yo, and it's gonna go what, and then it's gonna send its wash to here, and then this is gonna go yo, which number is it? So it's this one, and it's gonna go tab play. Snare is gonna finish, go yo, and it's gonna go what, and it's gonna keep on going over and over and over and over and over and over forever. So yeah, we're gonna turn that off. Now we're gonna load us some motherfucking samples, yo. So this is where stuff gets cool. As you see here, I've already loaded. I've already exported a bunch of other things. So we have our kick. Undo, click open. And now we see this number. This number here is the amount of sort of like the amount of bits or some shit. I don't know. But that's gonna be important in a second when I show you something. So we click on table kick. Now we see there, that's our waveform. Awesome. So we're gonna do the same over here. Click on there. Wait for this to you know, do stuff. My computer's running a little bit slow right now. This is rubbish. So yeah, now we've loaded our hash. There it is. Now we're gonna load in a snare soon. Come on. Alright, here's our snare. And now we're gonna load in our ghost hits. Let's open that up. And there we go, there's our ghost hits. Now, if we take a look at these number atoms here, 7560, 75. You'll see that they're all the same length, and that is because we export them like this. If you want shit to like be in time and whatever when you're doing it this way, granted this isn't the only or even like the best way or whatever, this is just a way to do this, but with this way it's handy to have everything the same length, because then, you know, everything happens on the beat, and you know, that's cool. So yeah, let's we hit this. You hear that? Of course you didn't, because, you know, our spigot is turned off, so there was no yo. But we turn the spigot on. Oh my god, all the yos. So yeah, that's pretty much the a shitty little breakcore thing. It's a piece of shit. But you know, I think that's kind of a fun introduction to PD. It's better than those really dry, you know, and then we click, let's type in table pitches 2, like that. Even though they're really good tutorials, and I watch them all repeatedly. So yeah, 2 other guys to check out if you want to learn lots of PD stuff: Cheeto Mosquito on the U-Poop, and More Fun for Art. That's the number. That's like, you know, the number, the digit 4, number 4, More Fun for Art or something. It's like these. He's like this Asian dude. Who does really great simple gem tutorials. It's amazing. Hopefully gem will be something that we'll get into at some point in the future if I can be bothered. So yeah, Pure Data, it's awesome, it's free. Don't pay for max MSP, even though you can use it with you know, everyone's, oh, you can have max for live. You asshole, you can just send MIDI from this to Ableton, and it's it works kind of the same, but not really. But it is free and it's cool, and if you learn PD, you'll be mega cult, so fucking cult. Like, you will be the Ryoji Ikeda of you. Women will want to like do things to your penis like you wouldn't believe. It's gonna be great, I promise. So that's all from me. This has been episode Captain Retardo's Awesome Penis, which, just like breakcore, altogether spells crap. Bye!